Willem.
Yeah. Hi, Alaska.
Willem.
1 sec. I'm podcasting. 1 second. Yeah.
Willem,
Hey.
you have consistently been giving us poses from the front, but we are looking for a top model, someone who can be shot from the side and also 3/4. The last picture I'm about to show that I'm holding in my hand is Willem.
Oh. I promise I won't let you down again. And I know I can't shoot my whole career in 3/4, but I have a zit.
I was sick on the day of the shoot. I was sick. I
had a MRSA infection.
Well.
Remember the girl, they bleached her hair and then she got MRSA all over her face? It was
gosh.
She had sores.
If you know what we're talking about, we're of course talking about America's Next Top Model. And, we've also been really wanting to expand the Mom Network to more of our amazing and talented sisters.
Mm-hmm. The company picnics were too small. Nobody brought booze. They were all like, "I potato salad." So we invited our good friend Miss Shea Couleé to host a podcast, and it's called "Wanna Be on Top."
Oh, we're so excited about this podcast. We're going to be putting it right here on this channel for Race Chaser, but make sure you go out there into your podcast app and you search "Wanna Be on Top" and you subscribe so you can get every single episode as soon as it comes out.
Support the dolls.
New episodes of Wanna Be on Top are coming out every Monday and Thursday. And now, listen, this is not an episode by episode recap moment. This is looking at the top models, special guests, talking about highlights, photo shoots, challenges, and the cultural impact that Top Model has had over its 24 seasons.
I have never podcasted a girl like this before. This is Shea Couleé's podcast.
This is the first episode, so give it a listen. Enjoy the show.
Forever. Dog.
With me, Shea Couleé. Are top model fans born or made? Hi, I'm Shea Couleé, and welcome to the very first episode of Wanna Be on Top, a podcast where I explore the cultural phenomenon that launched 1,000 smizes. So, what is this podcast? Well, I'm obsessed with America's Next Top Model and wanted to create a space where I could ask my friends and other superfans to obsess over this iconic TV show with me. Wanna Be on Top is not a moment-by-moment recap, but rather a discussion of the cultural impact that this reality TV juggernaut had on fashion, TV, modeling, and more. Wanna Be on Top is a home for all things top model. We will explore the challenges, the judges, and the tyra of it all. Plus, some of the standout moments from Top Model that we can't stop talking about a decade later. Each week, I will be joined by special guests for 2 episodes. On Mondays, we will talk Top Model, making our way through the 24 iconic cycles of the show. And on Thursdays, we will do a more in-depth interview with our guests about fashion and style and how Top Model inspired them. Can you even? We are starting with Cycle 1 of Top Model, which is available to stream on Hulu right now. We encourage you to watch these episodes and to listen to the podcast, but we are having more sweeping conversations, so it's not necessarily required viewing. I'm so happy to be making this show and share it with all of you. So let's get started. All right. I'd like to introduce someone to you who will be joining us for this wild ride every single week. I am joined by insatiable power bottom and top model expert Maxwell Esposito. Maxwell will be helping guide our top model exploration, providing us with the knowledge and the top model facts that only an expert and superfan could possess. Top model facts. Top model facts. Hi, Maxwell.
Oh my gosh. Hello, Miss Shea Couleé. How are you?
I'm doing well. I am in sunny Los Angeles. Well, it's actually not sunny. The sun has actually just gone down, which I'm sure you are aware of. You live in LA too. I just feel
We're very connected right now.
I know. There's like something that I just had to talk about being in LA while recording this first podcast because it feels like a very Los Angelian type thing to do. So I just kind of had to like state the geographical location of it all. But I'm just so excited that we're like finally getting the chance to sit down and do this show.
Yeah, I was just going to say, as an Angelino, I'm very excited to be podcasting right now with you, especially about Top Model, because honestly, we have definitely shared a blunt and a top model moment many a time in our day back in Chicago when you come to visit. I mean, Top Model is just very easy to put on. So when you asked me to join you on this journey, I was like, oh, please let me put my Top Model hat on and join you.
Yes. And so for everybody that's listening, Maxwell's going to be helping me produce this. He's, giving us all the good top model deep facts. He's going to be along here co-hosting. So, yes, I'm so thankful for him to be here helping me out, giving me all the good, juicy top model facts and lines and quotes. Truly being a top model historian is not just a thing. It is a way of life. And, you really have to find those special people who are equipped and dedicated enough to handle the job. You know what I'm saying?
I do eat, pray, love, and smize all the time. So, I mean, we're going to definitely be talking about photo shoots, the iconic judges, the meltdowns. I mean, I'm ready to dive into all of it. So,
yes. I mean, yes, I'm ready to dive in. I'm so excited because, okay. Our very first ever guest is somebody who I love. I just adore them. I think that they are so effing cool. One time they asked me if I would date them, and I was just all like, hell to the fuck yeah, because I know my mom who, oh my God, she said oh my God, my mom's gonna be so upset that I said fucking her name in the same sentence, but I'm sorry. But I was just like, I know my mom would absolutely love them. And they are the amazing, the iconic, the beautiful, the talented, wonderful host of their very own podcast called Why Won't You Date Me? Netflix nailed it. They have been making several appearances as a guest judge on RuPaul's Drag Race. The one, the only, the incomparable Nicole Byer.
Yeah! Thank you. What a lovely introduction.
Oh my gosh, I'm so thank you so much for joining us. I am so grateful and thankful to you for doing this on our first episode. I'm just, any new project is always, any new thing is always a little bit nerve-wracking, but I'm really glad that we have a fun group of people here to talk about something that, is a cultural cornerstone and something that so many people love, which is America's Next Top Model.
Yes, thank you for including me.
Yes. Okay. So, Nicole, I want to just set the scene. Okay, I want us to take a moment, jump back in time to UPN, May 20th, 2003, the premiere of America's Next Top Model Cycle 1. Can you just describe to us what you imagine Nicole was wearing and or doing on this here day? What was the music that she was listening to?
Mm-hmm.
What was in her portable CD player, that kind of situation?
Wait, what year is it again?
2003, May 20th, 2003.
So she's still in school and she's a young lady. Let's see, what did my hair look like? I believe I was growing it out from a failed attempt to dye it with Kool-Aid, and it had all fallen out. So,
makeover challenge gone wrong. Yeah,
gone very, very wrong.
Yeah, it happened to many a top model.
I think at that point my lip gloss was popping. I was listening to Missy Elliott Under Construction, or maybe This Is Not a Test. Pass That Dutch, flip it and reverse it. What I was wearing, probably a tracksuit from Old Navy with matching Air Force Ones.
Wow.
With like hair, like a hairpiece that matched something in my outfit.
Now that's fresh.
Thank
Give me
you.
2 per. I need 2 per.
I need 2 per.
I'm actually really happy for you that you had a pair of Air Force Ones. I was never able to cop one. My parents were just so I think like I got to kind of live out a fantasy of fashion through the show because like my parents didn't let me wear shit, you know?
Yeah, my mother didn't really let us wear anything. Like I begged for a Tommy Hilfiger shirt. And my mother said, we don't advertise for free. We don't pay to advertise. And I was like, I guess that is what we're doing.
Yeah. Right? It's like, damn, I just want to fit in and wear what all the kids are wearing, Mom and Dad.
All I wanted. But I wore hand-me-downs, and that's when I got to wear... So, like, some people, like, they're like, oh, I had hand-me-downs. But I was like, can we please go get the hand-me-downs?
Yes.
The hand-me-downs have the cool clothes in them.
Right. Because we were straight up shopping at Old Navy, too. Like, that was... Old Navy is so just, like, sweet and approachable and conservative. Bless its heart. I know that at that point, at this time, I was in the 8th grade. And I remember when America's Next Top Model had premiered. I mean, it's May 20th. It's already kind of like towards like summer, you know? And I remember that we didn't get out of school till like mid-June. And so I would come into class like every single morning because like it was Miss Marston's language arts class. And I would like literally I would give everyone like a play-by-play, like I was already practicing for a podcast or something, of like what would happen on the episode each night. And she was so annoyed with me that she literally moved me to the opposite side of the room next to this girl named Kim, who didn't talk to anybody. And I remember being like, well, I don't need someone to talk back. I just need a good listener. And I literally I tortured Kim with the details of Top Model to the point I will never forget. One day I came in and I was like, oh my God, girl. So do you want me to tell you what happened on Top Model last night? And she was like, please don't, please.
You should send her a check for her therapy because she was subsequently in therapy being like, I never asked for it. I never spoke. But this person kept speaking to me. I don't understand why. I sometimes would say no thank you, and it would continue to happen. That's so funny.
Right? I was like, I'm just going to literally break her down with just all of my love and passion for Top Model. And honestly, truly, Nicole, I did because freshman year, the next summer, we were in Spanish class together.
You and Kim?
Yes, and I was like, hey, girl.
You're like, hola, Kim. Do you want to hear about season 2 of Top Model?
I'm not lying, to the point where she was like, I'm just going to start watching this show. I'm going to watch it. Okay?
She started watching it?
She did. She really did. And I got her. Did you guys have
like parties? Viewing parties?
No, we didn't. But it was okay because we would come to Spanish and not pay attention and talk about what happened on
Wait
the show.
A minute. I had this story twisted. We don't have to send money to Kim. You saved Kim. You brought Kim out of her shell.
Yes. Oh my God. Yeah, no, Kim actually later on, we became really good friends in high school. And she was the first person that I came out of the closet to.
Oh my God.
Yes. Top Model brought us together. You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, that's nice. My 2 gay best friends in high school wouldn't come out to me, so I made them watch Queer as Folk, and I was like, do you like what you're seeing? Which is awful. Which is so mean.
A tingly feeling
you should
in your tummies.
I should have tried Top Model. It may have
gone
been
over
just
a little easier with
gentler.
Tyra and that smize would have knocked him right out of the closet.
Oh, God, smizing. We still all smize. That's the lasting impact that Tyra had on the full generation.
Well, this season we call it giving life in the eyes. We hadn't developed smize yet, but...
Oh.
And, like, honestly, I feel like just in general, 2003 was just such a really great time. We survived Y2K.
Yes.
It was prior to like the stock market falling. Like one of the biggest blockbuster, the first big one of 2003 was How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
Mm-hmm.
And if I'm being honest, I still fucking quote that movie to this day.
Really?
Yes.
I mean, I don't think I've ever seen it. It's like Kate. Oh no, I have seen it. It's Kate Hudson and Matthew McConaughey, right?
Yes, and Katherine Hahn is just so brilliant in it, even though she's not a main character. I love. See, look, this is the age where I started to realize Katherine Hahn. I was like, wow, you don't have to be the lead character in a movie and still be the one that everyone thinks about afterwards, you know? And like that was like me in school plays, because I was never the lead. I was just like that weird little black kid that was like, hey, put me in your musical too.
Wait, what is the smallest part you played in a musical?
The conductor in oh my God, what, The Music Man. There's like a train scene.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm.
I was
that was me.
One of the unnamed parents in Bye Bye Birdie, but we all get one song, and it was kids.
Oh,
What's the matter with these kids today?
I was a disgruntled parent in my sophomore in high school too. In that,
yes,
yeah. So I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, that's where you place the awkward black kids that you're like, whose children are they? Where are their kids?
See, there were so few black people at my school, they knew exactly who my parents were. They were like, well, there's only one set.
No,
Must be them.
I'm being in the context of the musical, because we're just these random parents.
Yes,
and it's like, who are your kids?
Yes, now I'm on board.
There's all these little girls running around in the Birdie fan club, and we got some angry kids, but where are they? You know what? Speaking of, I actually need to go and check on my angry kids. My daughters are running amok right now. We're going to take a quick break, and we'll be right back.
Chime is changing the way people bank. They offer the most rewarding, fee-free banking, and it's built just for you.
I don't want to interrupt here, but I want to chime in. They're not like traditional old banks that charge you overdraft and monthly fees. Plus, they have thousands of fee-free ATMs. There's nothing more frustrating than added fees when you're just trying to access your own money.
Exactly. So with Chime, you are not just switching banks, you are upgrading to America's #1 choice for banking with a Chime checking account.
And how about some of these benefits? All benefits here, honey. Get 5% cash back on a Chime card in a category of your choice, like gas or groceries. And you get savings that grow faster with 3.75 APY. That's 9 times higher than the national average.
And don't forget, they also have Spot Me, which lets you overdraft up to $200 fee-free.
We all need to be proactive in our own finances and understand what our money's doing, and banking can be confusing. There's so many hidden fees and policies that are different at each bank, so you have to look out for you, and with Chime you can do that.
Yes, God, and don't just settle. Find what works for you and get the perks and benefits that are beneficial to your life. Check out Chime.
Honey, I did. I'm a Chime user, and Chime is not just smarter banking, it's the most rewarding way to bank. Join the millions who are already banking fee-free today.
Head to chime.com/drag. That is chime.com/drag. It only takes a few minutes to sign up.
Chime is a fintech, not a bank. Banking services provided for MyPay and Chime Card provided by Chime Bank Partners. Optional products and services may have fees or charges. Stated annual percentage yield and cashback for Chime Prime only. No minimum balance required.
Checking account ranking based on a J.D. Power survey published October 20th, 2025. For more information on APY rates, MyPay, SpotMe, and travel perks, go to chime.com/disclosures.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace. Squarespace is the all-in-one website platform designed to help you stand out and succeed online, whether you're just starting out or scaling your business. Everybody needs a website. Otherwise, you're just out there making your business happen with what? Word of mouth? No, ma'am. If you've got a passion project that you're starting, if you want to start making drag watches that are purely ornamental, made for the sole purpose of a queen touching her wrist during lip sync when the song lyrics say, time. That idea is brilliant and needs a website. This is why you need Squarespace, because Squarespace gives you everything you need to claim your domain. Showcase your offerings with a professional website, then you can grow your brand and get paid all in one place. Plus, they have integrated SEO tools, which means search engine optimization, I think, so you can show up more often on search engines. And their Blueprint AI design tool, which can get a fully custom website built in just a few steps if you want to do the whole AI thing. Plus, you can connect your socials, set up easy ways for your customers to buy your products, and even schedule appointments with you. It's all right there on Squarespace. I've scaled a number of businesses in my time, and they have all needed websites because websites just legitimize you, you know? And Squarespace is a great spot for a creative person like me who needs to make a website and has great ideas but doesn't necessarily know the HTML, QRL, TMV of it all, you know? Because I'm not an IT whiz at all. But Squarespace makes it easy for me to select what I want and then put out a wonderful website. And it could be the same for you. You need to check out squarespace.com/drag for a free trial. And then when you're ready to launch, just use the offer code DRAG to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or a domain, which is kind of the same thing. Squarespace.com/drag.
Alrighty, we are back from break, and we are talking about the very first cycle season of America's Next Top Model, 2003. Banging year. We just talked about blockbuster films, talking about jams. The hit at this time was In the Club by 50 Cent.
Oh.
Yes. We also had Shania Twain headline the Super Bowl with No Doubt and Sting. Yes.
With No Doubt and Sting?
Right. That's
Who
the
was
vibe.
like, throw these people in a blender and let's see what we get. What? That's so random.
Yes. And this is also when Apple released the iTunes Music Store, and they basically killed off Napster.
Oh, wow.
You know?
Wow.
I remember really trying to use Napster and then downloading some malware onto my dad's computer and getting a literal ass whooping for it.
I use LimeWire. And I don't think I ever downloaded anything bad. I also still have stuff on my computer from LimeWire.
Wow.
She's a hoarder. She's a digital hoarder.
Also, this is the same year that Kelly Clarkson debuted her album after winning American Idol.
Honestly, gotta say, she's my only American Idol. I don't know who came after her, and that's because she did it. She won. That album's perfect. She never, what is it? You never stray away from the sidewalk. I love how I was like, the album's perfect. And then I'm like, what is a song from it?
Perfect from start to finish. What was it called again?
What was that? Break away. That's a song on it.
Yeah. Yeah, right. It's no.
And break away.
I
love
think
it.
That was her second album, actually.
Oh, was it?
Let me confirm.
Ooh.
Oh no! What was her first album?
But speaking of other jams, Milkshake came out that summer.
Bringing all the boys to the yard. Come on, Khalees.
I mean, and their is better than yours. Okay. Also, let's talk about some of the major fashion trends in 2003. We got fedoras. We've got low-rise jeans.
Come on now, that was such a mean trend for a little fatty. I could never. Like, is it supposed to go under your muffin top? Like, like it sucked. I wanted to be in on it, and I just couldn't do it.
They're all like low. You're like, okay, yes, reveal. Cargo pants, which I definitely was a cargo pants person. I remember I had a pair of cargo pant khakis. Von Dutch.
Yep, love Von Dutch.
Yes. And also we were getting a lot of Ed Hardy, True Religion, Kangol, and Juicy.
I just bought an Ed Hardy shirt on Poshmark because I was like, why not?
Right? Isn't that?
I'm truly just like living my like 2000s fantasy.
Okay, that's how I feel like I am at this stage of my life. Like the clothes that I find myself gravitating towards are all the stuff that my parents wouldn't let me buy or wear when I was like a teenager. And now I'm like living out my full teenage fantasy, like my preteen teenage fantasy. Like, yes.
And it's wild because I keep seeing TikToks where like it's a bunch of like, I don't know, 30-year-olds who are like, leave my side parts alone. Oh, I love my skinny jeans. And I'm like, I don't know. Like, who fucking cares what a teen thinks of you? Also, I don't usually wear a middle part, but I bought a wig, put it in the middle, and I said, ooh, that's nice. I'm glad the nice teens told me about it. And then I don't like skinny jeans, so I'm very happy to not wear them anymore.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't know why. I don't know who's married to skinny jeans because
apparently these 30-year-old TikTokers. They're mad about it.
Yeah, I say stop because after this year, it's all about the sweatpants and the joggers. Like, get with the times.
Also, I'm like really trying to make mom jeans happen. I did a show recently where I had to wear my own clothing, and I wore these like mom jeans, had my shirt tucked in, and has like an elastic band and these like ugly little pockets, but I love them. And she was like, how about we untuck the shirt so like we don't see the jeans? And I was like, oh, but that's the point, to see the jeans. She's like, yes, but they're like mom jeans. And I was like, yeah, that's the point. She was like, untuck the shirt. And I was like, okay, you mean stylist? I was like, let me look as weird as I want to look.
Right. Let me be in my mom jeans. That's all they ever were. Yeah. Gosh, and I'm just all like, I'm thinking about how mom jeans is actually like quite the like antithesis of the low rise jean. It's like the low rise jean was just all like, how low can we get before we are staring at your labia? I was really like
I felt like you were really struggling with anatomy. Like you're like, I don't know.
I
labia?
Was like,
let's go with labia. Yeah. But you'd see the mons pubis before the labia.
Thank you. Because you should have seen the cartoonish like me. And I'm like, I'm like, the only things that I know are way too deep in there, and we're not trying to be that vulgar.
But I mean, what a perfect joke that I've never heard. Girl, I can see your labia through those jeans. Like, I can't believe that's never been in a movie or a TV show. That's really funny.
Yes. We'll write it down.
Someone's going to like write in and be like, actually, episode 10 of, I don't know. Like,
there's always a historian of something out there of those types of nature and such forth and such as. So at this time, we are feeling a void clearly in the market for a budding top model. At the time, the top supermodels are Gisele Bündchen, who, you know, she was like the top girl for Victoria's Secret from 2000 to 2007. We had Leah Kebede, who I personally love. She was famous for being the first Black model ever signed to Estee Lauder in 2003. I remember that ad campaign. I had it on my wall in my bedroom. There was Daria Werbery. I loved her. Gemma Ward, Coco Rocha, Naomi Campbell, Kate Moss. Some of the girls are still working to this day. I love that. And this is what I love about this. You know, it's just all like, you could still name Coco Rocha, Naomi Campbell, Kate Moss, and be like, they're still out there doing the damn thing. And Leah Kebede too. She had a really beautiful collaboration with Montclair just like a few seasons back. Anyway, Miss Ma'am, the one and only Tyra Banks is like, hey, I remember hearing the story on the VH1 special. She said she was making herself coffee in her posh New York apartment. And she was like, I need to make a show. America's Next Top Model. And a franchise was born. Bam. So what was I talking about before I lost my train of thought?
Tyra Banks was in her posh New York apartment and she said, the world needs America's Next Top Model. And that's how the show was born.
You know what? I love that. You did really well in school, didn't you?
Sure didn't. I did very poorly. I truly was just going through a bunch of stuff that was at my dad's house after we sold it. And one of the things was about how I would rush through my work to help the other students because I thought they were lesser than me and needed my help, which is like borderline rude. Yeah. I found such gems. I also found this one. This has nothing to do with anything, but I worked at Lane Bryant and they like gave me a verbal warning about my lateness. And then they wrote me up and then they wrote how many times I was late. And it was like Tuesday, 30 minutes, Friday, 40 minutes, next Tuesday, 2 hours and 35 minutes. I was like, y'all should have fired me. 2 hours, 2.5 hours. And you just wrote on a paper, don't do it again. And then I wrote, I will try my best to not be late. And all I can do is try. I wasn't even going to try. So yeah, not a good student. Also will not show up anywhere on time.
I love that. I love every little bit about you writing on a note. I'm going to try, knowing damn well that you were absolutely
I didn't try
not
at all.
going to try. You know, it was clearly just the buddings of the talent of a really amazing actress, comedian. You know?
Nicole, were you watching reality TV during this time? Because this is like kind of like the pivot when it really started.
So I watched a little bit of Top Model. But I don't think I watched that much reality television. I feel like talk shows were like, I mean, they weren't like the first reality television, but like you had like the Ricky Lake show where people would be like, I loved you, and then here's a secret or whatever. And then Jenny Jones, I fucking loved. I loved Sally Jesse Raphael. But yeah, I watched Top Model, and then I don't think I really dipped into reality for a long time.
I think for me, my and this was kind of all around the same time. I feel like my introduction to reality television was Real World, and it was the season that they were in Chicago because I was like, oh, Chicago, they're like in my city, so like I kind of want to see what's like all going on here. And from there, you know, it was like that and Top Model, and I remember. The reason why I was watching Top Model was because A was on UPN and I was watching, I was the target audience for all the programming on UPN. I was watching Moesha and the Parkers. And then I was just all like, oh, Black Supermodel. Yeah. I was all like, wait, so you mean to tell me that Black Supermodel Tyra Banks is putting on a competition for girls to like do modeling? That sounds kind of fun. I want to get into that. And like, I mean... and it's great because you think back to Top Model and how so many, because I feel like, don't quote me, but I feel like prior to that point, all reality TV competitions were either specific talents like singing, dancing, Star Search, those types of things. Or extreme kind of sport like what was that show? Fear Factor type situations. And then all of a sudden you kind of have this niche that is like plugging into the world of modeling. And I think that in and of itself kind of opened up like this world to like creative talent competition type shows where we started to look at things, you know, as like art and entertainment industry type competitions.
Yeah. Did Project Runway beget top model. I don't know if I use baguette in the right context either.
Baguette means it's that French bread, right? The one with the
yes.
I believe that because you eat that.
I think it did, but I will check.
Baguette means come after, right?
I
guys?
think baguette means come after. I think I don't know.
Yes, it came after just because I know that I started watching.
2004.
Yeah.
Yes, I started watching.
So it ushered in
a
new era of what a competition show could be.
Yeah. And I love that we used young, hopeful, young women who were optimistic about a dream career of a supermodel as the guinea pigs for this very interesting reality television program.
They were guinea pigs. I'll never understand the makeover episodes because I was like, they come in, they're stunning, and then it's almost as if you want them to be upset. And then compete and be mad about like their long blonde hair being chopped into a black pixie. It's like
right. It's like, what's the matter? You fine?
Why are you mad? Why did you bad this week? And it's like, because you took away who I am.
It's funny too because they definitely become so extreme, but in watching it back, like this first season, when I tell you these makeovers were so mild, they gave girls like highlights and some bangs, and they were like it was like absolutely like nerve-wracking. But we're gonna take a quick little break and then we'll come back and jump right back into this. Hi, it's your girl, Shea Couleé. I didn't come to play, I came to slay this podcast with my friend, Nicole Byer. How you doing, Nicole?
Oh, I'm fabulous.
Wonderful. And we got my lovely producer and co-host, Maxwell Esposito. Maxwell, how's everything sounding?
You guys sound great. I love everything about you. I wish everybody could see all the pattern that Nicole is wearing. It's just beyond visually stimulating to me. I'm just like sitting here watching.
Here, I'll give you more patterns. So there's a little tiger print there.
Oh, I love it. All animal. Well, I don't know what's going on the wall, but it's all fierceness, really.
Thank you. It is overwhelming, but you know what? Like, that's who I am.
We love it. We love it. Bountiful, exuberant. We need that in life, especially after this pandemonia.
Yeah, I'm ready for it to be done. Give me my vaccine.
Yes, let us be vaccinistas.
Give it to me.
So let's just take a moment to discuss the reason of this show, its existence, Miss Tyra Banks. I think we should look at Tyra Banks before the show, but it seems that shortly after the season, the level of self-love Tyra had for herself hit another level, which definitely is one of the reasons that we love the show so much. So, Nicole, can I just ask you, like, what are your memories of Tyra Banks pre-Top Model?
Honestly, I do not I don't know her. I did not really know Tyra Banks before the show. But then like after the show, I'd be like, oh yeah, I guess I did see like, you know, her in magazines or like ad campaigns or whatever. But I guess I just never thought twice about it.
Yeah. Did you ever see her in Fresh Prince of Bel-Air?
Oh, wait, did she date Will?
Yeah.
For like 2 episodes, or is it just 1 episode?
It was for 7.
It's 7 episodes.
Yeah.
Wow. So neither of my guesses were right.
Yeah, no, he did date Naomi Campbell as well. They went on a date in, I think, a season 1 or 2. So he definitely got around with the models, but Tyra definitely had the biggest arc of all the model girlfriends, and this was during the college days. And there was also Life Size.
Wait, was that before or after Top Model?
What, Life Size?
Yes.
That was before Top Model.
Oh my God. So maybe I did know her before Top Model because I absolutely watched Life Size. I vaguely remember her on Fresh Prince, but like I lived for Life Size. I was like, come on, a black Barbie that comes to life. And then Lindsay Lohan. Okay. I loved it. It was such a good movie. Honestly, though, I'll probably like rewatch it and be like, was it that good? I don't know. Maybe it holds up. I think it's good.
There's always, I feel like there's always that struggle when you go back and watch something that you loved so much when you were younger and it doesn't quite hold up to like your standards as an adult, and like you sit back and then like those memories are tainted because you're like, why the hell did I like this? This is stupid. This isn't even funny. This isn't even clever.
Yep.
There's a show that I like, I will say this much. There was a show that came when they released Disney Plus that came back, and I was just all like, oh my God, I cannot wait to go back and watch this show. And I went back and I watched that show and I was like, this is terrible. I'm not going to watch this anymore before it taints my love
put
for
it in
this
the
show.
chat. What is it? I am dying to know. Oh, is it
Bless.
bad?
Oh, bless. I am so, it like kind of like broke my heart a little bit. And I mean, that's just my opinion, you know, because I love me some. Okay, let's start. Let's talk about the early modeling career of the one, the only Miss Tyra Banks. She was born in LA and started modeling at the age of 15. Some of her very earliest photos were taken by her mother. Tyra quickly got signed to Elite Model Management and moved to Milan at age 16. Becoming very popular in Europe, Tyra booked 25 shows her first runway season in Paris Fashion Week. In 1993, Tyra was signed to a CoverGirl contract and comfortably earned her title as a supermodel. In 1997, Tyra Banks became the first African-American woman to appear on the cover of Sports Illustrated, as well as become a Victoria's Secret angel. In 2000, Tyra took on the life-changing role of Eve the doll in the Disney film Life Size, where she plays a doll that comes to life alongside Lindsay Lohan. She also has a classic appearance in Coyote Ugly. Do you remember, did you watch Coyote Ugly?
I've never seen it, but it's about like girls who dance on a bar?
Very loosely, like so loosely. It's literally like, okay. Have you seen Burlesque with Christina Aguilera?
Have I seen Burlesque? That's where I got to learn about air rights, and I don't know if that's a real thing.
I hope it is, for Cher's sake, in that film.
I love Burlesque.
Okay, so same what's the word I'm looking for?
Premise?
Same kind of premise, in the way that it's like, okay, cute blonde white girl moves to big city with big dreams, has saved up money, and the only money that she has saved up in is cash, and stores it in the beginning of the movie in a very suspecting place in her apartment, while taking on a job at a bar that requires her to be more exuberant and express her personality, when really she just wants to be a songwriter, only to fall in love with some other dude that does dude-like things. I don't know, he's a musician or some duty thing like that. And she writes a song for LeAnn Rimes at the end.
Oh, the LeAnn Rimes?
Yeah. And then they get on the bar and then sing it at the end.
Wait, what is the LeAnn Rimes song that we all know? What's like that one hit she had that was like everywhere?
Was it Blue? Her first one?
No.
Was it the
Ooh.
Can't Fight the Moonlight song?
Can't Fight the Moonlight. No.
I
The song that we all know.
Because you what? That's funny because that's the hook of the song. It's Can't Fight the Moonlight. No.
Can't Find the Moonlight was from Coyote Ugly. How Do I Live?
Yes. How do I live without you? I want to know. That
Y'all,
one.
oh my God, I'm so about to tell on myself. I did not know that was Leanne Rimes.
Who did you think it was?
I thought that it was the one Celine Dion.
Okay. Fair, but also not fair.
Am I going to get crucified and canceled after
I
the
don't
first episode?
think so.
We shall find out if there will be an episode on Thursday or if I will be burned alive at the stake prior.
I forgive you. I love Celine Dion, and I forgive you. So I don't think you're canceled.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much for your love and your support in this very
No
challenging
problem.
time.
I'm here for you.
You know, we all find out things about ourselves and we all come to realizations, and it's all a part of the process of learning and growing as a human being. You know, we're imperfect and we all make mistakes. And I thank you for working with me through this mistake of mine.
No problem. I'm here. I'm ready.
Yeah.
We can all learn.
Yes. And you brought the light into my life, you know, with that information. And now I know when that song comes on the radio, I will be like, damn it. Nicole let me know that this is Leanne Rimes and not Celine Dion. You won't catch me slipping anymore. Nicole, thank you so much for chatting with me today. I have had an absolute blast. Please, please, please tell the children where they can find you.
Okay, you can find me at my home, but don't you dare come here. No, I'm kidding. You can find me on Instagram.
No, don't go there. Don't do that.
Please
That's
don't
weird.
come here. Instagram and Twitter at Nicole Byer. I also have other podcasts. Why Won't You Date Me? Best Friends, Newcomers, and 90 Day Bae, which is on Patreon, where I watch 4 hours of the 90 Day Fiancé franchise with my friend Marcy, and we recap it. Also, you can watch Nailed It on Netflix, and then you can watch Wipeout on TBS.
Yes, we love that. So we only just got started setting the stage for cycle 1 of Top Model. We hit on the fashion and music and pop culture from 2003, but on Thursday, we are going to really dig in. And guess what? Nicole will be with us again. That's right, here on Wanna Be on Top. We get our guests twice a week. Thanks for listening. And if you have any top model facts or questions for me, Maxwell, and our guests, or just want to say hi, you can send us an email to beontoppod@gmail.com. That's beontoppod@gmail.com. Remember to subscribe to Wanna Be on Top wherever you listen, and make sure to rate and review the show. It helps us grow. I'm Shea Couleé.
And I'm Maxwell Esposito.
And as always, the question remains,
Wanna be on top?
Wanna Be on Top is not endorsed by America's Next Top Model or any of the show's creators, producers, or distributors. It is intended for entertainment and informational purposes only. America's Next Top Model and all names, pictures, audio, and video clips are registered trademarks and or copyrights of their respective trademark and or copyright holders.
Wanna be on top?
Forever. Dog.
To listen to Wanna Be on Top ad-free and one day early, sign up for Forever Dog Plus at foreverdogpodcast.com/plus. Make sure to follow at Forever Dog Team and at Mom Podcasts on social, and rate and review Wanna Be on Top 5 stars on Apple Podcasts. Yes, bitch, I said 5 stars on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Stitcher, or wherever you get your podcasts. Wanna Be on Top is produced by Forever Dog and Moguls of Media, aka Mom, hosted by Shea Couleé, produced by Maxwell Esposito, editing and sound design by Will Pitts, executive produced by Willem Belli, Big Dipper, Alaska Thunderfuck, Brett Boehm, Joe Cilio, and Alex Ramsey.